finished Sanctum of the Sun off stream, thankfully. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. But we now have to worry about Zafaria, which we haven't actually got to. We're on the, the first quest in the quest chain? Yeah, okay. So we have a bit of nonsense to go through before we actually get all the way into Zafaria. Let me set my timer. I like setting a timer because, you know, it's kind of a sign that I just need to log off, I need to chill out. Because streaming is fun, but also, like, I get tired, I guess. You know, you can only keep playing a game for so long before you feel like you gotta, like, take a little break, play something else, or just, like, break and come back to it. At least that's how I feel with games.
Hello there, young. So.
Oh, right. Here's all the guys. And they're all gone, by the way. They were... Every single last one of them was kidnapped. Very famously. Okay. Golem Court. Haven't been there in ages. Actually, how much gold do we have from finishing Celestia? Not terrible. Alright.
G'day, mate. Had my
Yep, all of them are gone. See? Every single one of them vanished. All of them. Actually, let's just go home and just open the world gate from there. It's easier. Oh, we're in Zafaria.
Sir Baxby sent you this.
Okay. Hang on. We need to pick up this quest. I'll do that later. But I do need to do that.
Who are you, stranger?
what?
Why have you come?
We're gonna level up soon. I say soon, but I think I mean eventually. That's probably more correct than soon. So, there's the box for that. Do you actually have a better, athame or amulet for me? Tier and square. I think I'll keep the accuracy. Do we have a better... That is not a better ring. I'm so sorry, but it's just not. Alright. Okay, these are myth. This is when they start using Earthquake on you all willy-nilly. Which I hate, but oh well. Because, like... Is that gonna be... No, it's a trap, okay. Is that... Well, they used it on something else. I'm just expecting either the frog or Earthquake. Because if I'm remembering correctly, these guys know Earthquake. Which is annoying. Alright, Ship of Fools. Please let me keep my blade. I beg of you. See? I told you I was expecting the frog spell. Here it is. Okay. Be gone. Did that get them? They don't go through their death animations until the animation for the spell is finished. I've collected 2 of 3. That's good. That's better than 0 out of 3. Which has in fact happened to me before. Very upsetting, disappointing, you know, the works. Let's just use Amplify. I'm less afraid of that getting taken from us. They don't know how to do that yet in this world. Alright. Let's go, my fools. Never mind. What was that extra accuracy even for, man? That was actually so discouraging. Maybe it'll get cast now. And boom. That did less damage, but it still had the same effect, ultimately. Alrighty. Let's go turn this in. This, I feel, is going to be a long stream. It's going to be the same length, but I just really don't like Zafaria. It's better than Azteca, though. It's shorter. The Defiant collects here actually collect.
You spoke to the god.
I cannot wait until we get to the student that was put in a zoo. That is always my favorite part of this world.
Why do you bother me? I have nothing. Hey.
Okay. Let's go fight some of Morganth's guys. Because they're just chilling out here. I can solo this. Trust.
Don't eat me! Please don't eat me! I really, really don't want to be eaten! Help!
Must collect fleshling.
Alright, that... You know what? I don't care about the Shao Wedpahon. It's fine. This is not a cheating boss. At least not that I can remember. I'm just updating my handy dandy quest tree. Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen that spell. I love him. I remember when I used this spell religiously. Almost as religiously as Kraken. But Kraken ultimately got used more. Okay, do we get him? I don't think that got them, but, you know, it's still doing wonders for me. The life of a storm wizard. Let's use this feint. What could possibly go wrong? I'm not gonna think about what could possibly go wrong. There are like 85 different things. Alright. We have nothing we can use currently. Not a single thing. They're gonna use this spell against me? Come on. How lame. Very lame. Extremely lame, even. Ow. I guess. Alright, now let's use Ship of Fools. Since we actually have it now. Hooray. It's been a while since I've seen this spell. Has it? I think it has. I don't remember. Love how I have nothing I can cast. I don't know. Blade? Why not? Okay. Wow, I really have nothing to cast. Except for Deer Knight. How sad. Alright, we won.
That was close. It's lucky you showed up. I thought.
We saved one. Alright. Let's go talk again.
That you.
You are another. You.
We're very close to level 70. I don't even remember if we get anything from being level 70. I think I do have some level 70 pack gear, but I don't think it's better than what I have currently. You know, it's just a feeling. Why are they all death? Not them making me put prisms in my deck. Man. They could have waited to cast that spell. But also, you know, kinda glad they didn't. Alright, there's our prism. We don't need Scarecrow. There's one prism. Hopefully I can pull the other prism soon. Alright. Put down Ship of Fools. Remove that. Let's just add one more blade. If we can't pull another prism, we at least need that blade. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's use the prism since we have it. Okay. You know what? Let's go overboard. Scarecrow. This reminds me, I need to try and get 1 in a million with my Storm Wizard. I don't think it would be difficult. Not at her level. Okay. Ship of Fools, remove the feint. I don't want the wand hit. Prism. Ow. I love the sound this guy makes. Alright, one more prism, and then Ship of Fools. Or Scarecrow, I guess. Alright, let's use Scarecrow. I love going overboard whenever I can. Alright. Did we collect everything we needed? We did. Okay. Let's get out of here so we can turn this in. Should've, could've, would've set a mark, but I just forgot. It's fine though. We'll survive.
Better than I or
So very close to leveling. Inches away, even.
councillors approve. Oh, defeat the spear-fang slashers who stole their jewelry, and the Inzenzivo bandits who took the spices, and bring their goods to me
Alright.
so I can return them. Then I'll help you.
I'm just gonna put a mark here. Alright, which one? Oh, literally any of them. I was not paying attention. I could have been getting the myth ones in the sigil. But instead I keep getting the death ones. Oh, this is actually pretty decent. Love seeing this guy, really. Alright, Ship of Fools has been enchanted. There's the prism. Alright, here we go. And I believe that is a very solid yippee. Alright, now we can fight other things. Okay, I'm removing these prisms from my deck, considering these are myth. So I don't really need the prisms if they're myth. Not the best starting hand, but also not the worst. Alright. We still have Scarecrow. I don't want to cast a feint. Amplify, I guess. I'm like half paying attention. I don't know if any of you have noticed. Alright. There's Ship of Fools. Could have used Scarecrow, but I really just did not feel like it. And there they go. Let's hope we collected what we needed to collect from that. If not, I'll be so disappointed. Alright, goal complete. That's great. Let's just teleport. It's faster. It's our best time-saving technique.
You retrieved
Alright, level 70.
Jumbo. In the earliest, or of course you would.
I believe
Seek out
that's
Princess
the
Mandisa Automaze.
The only reason I picked that quest up is I believe it leads to, what's it called? I believe it leads to unlocking some of the Astral School trainers. That name. That is a very suspicious name.
Greetings, wizard. You look as I am thrilled. Miss Izzy's hut is right over there. Look inside to see if there are any clues to her.
Uh-oh. It looks like a whirlwind blew through this place,
Oh,
turning it
goodness.
upside down. But there's no sign of the guide here.
Why, oh why, oh why are we trusting this guy? There's one of the missing students in the crate. That's actually so sad for them. Alright. And... does it kill? Yes? No? I think that's a yes. That's what I think. Alright. Excellent news. And now we need to fight one more. Though we can't really drag only one of them into a fight. Why is this hand? Okay. Both of them use this spell. What do they think it's going to do? Alright. Beat 'em up. Do it. Alright. There we go.
Enough, wizard. You are fierce. But why are you attacking?
Who are you? We
They just said we want nothing to do with that loser. You know what? Very understandable.
These stones look perfect.
There we go.
Place the stones and fix the wooden post. Then you use some mud and rope to bind it all together. Magic.
Let's turn this in.
You fixed the
Oh, thank goodness, they're allowing me to free this wizard.
Oh, the sweet taste of freedom. The other students? I saw a neat little cave I wanted to invent. I tried to head back, but I got lost and stumbled in. If you point me in the right direction, I think I can make it back to Baobab and then Wizard City. I'm getting out of here.
Okay, we have saved another one.
You see, we are an honorable. I do. Go and tell Tick Tick Snake Tongue he steered you wrong.
Alright.
Oh, you made it back without being eaten. That is a surprise. I am so sorry I made you. As soon as you left, I realized my mistake. Go to the Dark Mane tribe and demand to see their chief. You'll have to defeat a few to convince them.
Oh boy.
Don't show any weakness.
Let me fix the quest tree right now. What quest is this? Alright. Oh goodness. Okay. Why do I get the strangest sensation that a teleporter would have brought me closer? Call it a sixth sense. Well, we gotta defeat 4 of them, which is good. That's actually an even number. Good news is, they have less health. Just because they're Storm. Alright. Let's hit him with this. I love how one of our biggest enemies here is just a liar. One of them. Not the biggest enemy here. Why not? We have this right out the gate. Let's just use it. Okay. Alright. Eventually someone's gonna get tired of this spell. But not me. Okay.
You win! What do you want? To speak to Chief Kakuta?
All
Why
right.
didn't you just ask? He's over there!
Another wizard? Well, I'm... What? I'll tell you this. If you could defeat some of the Ikla warriors and recover our spears, then I might have time for you.
Alright. Yet another defeat and collect quest. We crit. Oh. That actually did kind of abysmal damage. Like, that was actually so disappointing to me. Oh well. He's got 5 health. He'll get taken out by this. This is why we saved this time. Okay. And now another one. We'll get what we need, assuredly. We'll blade this time, sure. Why not? Okay. There's our guys. Now we can cast them. Crit. This should do it. All things considered. There we go. There's our big damage. It didn't go anywhere, we just weren't using it properly.
Very good.
Alright. It's a defeat and collect, but this should be just as easy as just defeating 3 of them. We don't need a blade. They're balanced. And there we go. And that should be 2 of them right there. Alright. Now for the 3rd. Let's get this here. There we go. In a bit, I think I'm going to go look in my bank just to see what we've got. Because I know we've got something. That's gonna join the fight with us. There we go. And there it is. There we go. Alright, so we've got a bit of talking and interacting ahead of us. Thankfully.
You found not.
Alright, you're free.
Hello there, the class. Oh, Yeah, I was heartbroken when I saw these poor people. I can't get anything. Oh, I just had a... Do you think you could go to Cat Magobo and ask Captain Becky Blackhoof for some seeds? I'm sure I could make them grow.
Alright.
What mischief? Jumbo?
Alright. There we go.
That was good. Can you use your magic to restore the watchtower and open the road?
Alrighty.
For a student of magic, it sure seems like you spend a lot of time fixing broken buildings and fences.
We do spend a lot of
Good
time
work.
fixing broken
You are
buildings and
blessed with the
fences.
strength to build in time.
Are there any other fire lions that aren't, you know, death school? Potentially? Ah! Cantrip rank 2. Like... There are some on the other side. We're going there instead. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. If I can avoid fighting a death mob fight, you know, because I don't have mass death prism yet, you know, I'll take the opportunity whenever it's granted. Really? Really? Just... What about this way? Ah! There we go. They're fire. This is fine. We persevere yet again. And for once, we don't start with both pips we need. I just now noticed I muted myself. Anyway. Anytime I can avoid fighting against enemies of my same school, I will take it. But in the case of being a storm wizard, I feel like it just doesn't matter quite that much. It matters some, obviously, but... Anyway. This works just as well for me. Alright. Let's fight some more of these guys. Come on. There we go. And I hope this will be enough right out the gate. If not, very disappointing, but also unsurprising. I think they lived. Oh, only one of them lived. I love that they love reskinning that spell. Okay. Remove that, remove that. Let's cast that. Why not? Okay. Now let's use it again.
Blasted wizard. You would never find our home at the water hole in the deep savannah.
Wow. Thanks for telling us exactly where it's at. Very helpful.
You discover the water hole. It may have once been green and good, but now looks wretched. How can anyone live here?
We're going to need to come back there. We should have went to find the teleporter. Is this the one we did this on? Yeah, it is. That was a waste of energy. Let's go the longer way. I feel less in danger going and hugging this wall.
I am pleased to see you again. This
How?
Did you get the seeds? You got. Wow, that's amazing. We did some great work. They will have enough food now.
Okay, there's 3 of
I
them.
saw the good work.
My, aren't you? Hunt down some fire-line ravagers near the waterhole and see if you can find any clues to what happened to the students.
Okay. Let's fight more of these guys. Hooray! Why an abysmal hand? Really another terrible hand. No Ship of Fools. Just Scarecrow. I think Deer Knight was new in there, and more enchants. Alright. There we go. Ow. We are inching towards the halfway point of this world. Thankfully, there are a whole lot of talking quests in our future. Alright. Was that all of them? There we go.
A carved staff that a zebra made. It looks like something a guide might carry.
Alright. Let's teleport back. Let's turn this quest in to the totally not suspiciously named guy.
That staff looks like something Mrs. Good work. Go into my heart and collect it. We will take it to Inyanga White Stripes in Beobar. That witch doctor will want to see it.
Okay, I'm going to check and see if I have anything new in my bank. And also to deposit some stuff in there. Because I know I have stuff that I can put in there. Alright, let's look at what's in our backpack. We can get rid of all of those. There's nothing useful there. Nothing useful there. Nope. That stays. No. I guess I can put that in my bank for my other ice wizard. I'm gonna move that in my bank for my storm wizard. I'm just gonna move all the pet snacks. Because I have other wizards that actually need them more. Alright, and I'm also gonna put all of these in there. Because I have other wizards that actually do crafting. Which I am not doing on this wizard. And we also need to move over the spellements. Hang on. It's much more efficient if I do it this way. I don't know what I was doing. Alright. I can use that on my fire wizard. I'll put that in there, why not? Probably have a wizard that needs that. Same with that one. Alright, let's look at what's in our bank. We have a better hat on already. I think our current gear is better than both of these. I think I like power pip rating more than crit. Do I have anything better here? No. And no. I am going to lock that. And I'm going to put it in my backpack. That's not really quite as good. That is less than what I've got. I'm not at Alpha and Omega Ring territory yet. It'll be a minute. Do I have a deck? I mean, I'll be able to use that one pretty soon-ish. Alright. Now to quick sell all the stuff we don't need. The only reason I'm selling these crowns stuff is because I have too many of those on my other wizards that actually do gardening. Alright. That will be better. Just simply because it does more damage, and I like that. And we honestly could have put this away. Or maybe keep it. Who knows? Alright. Well, let's go now. We have what we need. I don't think this is going to take too long.
Uh-oh. There's another one of those bug monsters here. That can't be good.
Alright. Sun School, Death Elite. I think this should have been the first sign that our quote-unquote friend was, not really one. You know? It's just you would think. Okay. We really don't need some of these things. I'm just gonna cast this because it's something to cast. Instead of, you know, nothing. Okay, that was pretty abysmal. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep that one wand hit in my deck for now. Not in my deck, in my hand. Almost the same thing, but not quite. You see, those shields really just tell you what they're not resistant to, what boost on them. But I don't care, I don't have prisms on me. We'll live. There we go. That Tempest. It may hurt a bit. Only a bit, though. Okay. Oh, they fizzled. That's great. Let me just top up my health. That's all this is gonna do, really. We didn't need to cast this spell, but, you know, we have.
You don't sound bad. Go see what Tick Tick Snake Tongue has to say about this. Tick Tick is gone. None of this is good news. You better go to
That's
bed.
right, none of
Talk
this
to
is
Iman
good
the White
news.
Stripes.
Alright.
Jumbo. You're
Okay.
You
And
collect
there
the
we
fruit of the
go.
baobab tree. It is ripe, heavy, and smells wonderful. You place the baobab fruit in the cauldron to cook. The aroma is amazing. You take it out quickly.
Ah, excellent work. You have... However, once you have given it to her, it will take effect at once. Talk to her and find out what you
Alright.
can about this curse.
Let's go. Again. And here we go again. I am not casting an unenchanted spell. Not here. Not here, I'm not. Alright. I'm running out of things to do. Not things to do, things to say, I mean. Thankfully, we're getting closer and closer to almost being almost halfway through. Almost. Okay. They live. This isn't gonna do much at all. But it's what we've got. Okay. The way I'm kind of getting sick of this spell. And there we go. All right. There we go. And we just wait for something better to use. There we go. And now we can attack them again. Ow. I hope this gets them all in one go. Because if not, I'll be a little bit annoyed.
Give up. You can find Queen Tanai Ghostmane in her cave lair.
Alright. Now we can actually do this fight and get it over with. We don't need help.
I hid myself away for a reason. None should see me like this. Now you can never leave.
She's fire. Whatever she casts. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Actually, it did not hurt that much. I'm so used to having the low health of a storm wizard. I'm just waiting for an enchant. Really. There we go. And I believe this should have things handled. I believe that's all of her health. No? She lives? We almost did it. I feel like a single wand hit will have this handled. Okay, maybe I'll just use this again. I did not use the enchant. We're not gonna need it. We're just not. And there we go. That wasn't too difficult.
I cannot thank you enough for
Jumbo. This book contains many recipes for strong muti. Read it and tell me what it says to cure firewater.
And we go this way. We're almost level 71. I see a cheating boss in our future, but I have a feeling I remember which one it is. And if I'm remembering correctly, it is nothing to be worried about.
Zafaria gem. Once you get both items, return here.
I love how they couldn't go and just talk to each other. Love how we're the middleman for everything. If I'm remembering this correctly, there's a reason why this guy feels suspicious.
Oh, I see. There is a grand
I don't know, maybe it's just the dark colors. In Wizard 101, that usually means you're either a villain or, you know, a death wizard. Which, you know, for the first couple arcs, it's really the same thing. Especially those first two arcs.
Counselor Nightrunner sent you. Of course you can have some grains of paradise.
The good hut said you can have them. Fine, you can have them. But someone is going to have to pay for these. I'll
Alright.
put them on the counselor's account.
Excellent. Your
The loading screen was struggling. Just a bit. Alright. That is not where I remember leaving that mark. Oh well.
The powerful antidote has restored this poisoned pool back to a life-giving oasis.
I love how that was just poisoned.
You have given out.
Okay. Now, where in the world does this need me to go? Alright, just up ahead a bit. Let's save him.
Hello there. Hey.
We have to fight these guys some more. The same guys. Not casting Ship of Fools without an enchant. I just refuse to. You know? Alright. Healing current. Sometimes I forget my pet knows that. Get him out of here. I don't want to see these enemies anymore. Yet another success. And we collected what we needed. Even better.
May the ancestors with
We're getting spellaments for a spell we don't have yet. Spell we definitely need to learn. Because I don't think I have Skeletal Dragon, unless I do. Hang on. Oh, no. It's there. Okay.
Amazing. You are the...
Okay. I think I can solo this.
You enter the cave at the foot of Namur.
Alright.
Someone is trapped in a spider web. You should free her.
I think ice resists death, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright. And there they go, I think. Alright. Let's continue on. We got a badge. Wizard 101 seems to be struggling with loading things. You know, if the game crashes, I'm just gonna end stream.
Watch this. My pets
but you are just
Okay,
more
I don't
weak.
remember this very well, but I remember...
Ha! My shadow fire will dispel your petty magics and make you weak.
Oh. If I'm remembering correctly... Can I... You know what? This is a case of we'll find out. Or, wait, was the trap his only cheat? I'm gonna put one more feint on him. That's gonna hurt. Hang on, did I even put on the... I think... Oh, right, of course. And that crit. They're actually doing some decent damage to me. Let's get this weakness off of us. That's gonna hurt. This may be the worst we've done in a while. Okay. Okay, never mind. That didn't matter. This should still do some pretty good damage, though. Even with the weakness. I feel like it's counteracted by the two feints. Did that... I think that got both of them. Oh, he still lives. He won't be alive next round, though. It's just a simple fact. Oh. Okay. And this was a very not scary cheating boss. I'm glad I remember this correctly. Very, very not scary. Is that one of the missing students in the freaking background? I think it is. Okay. I forgot that we saved so many of them this early in. Healing current, again.
Ah, you are the fiercest fighter I have ever known. I have never suffered such a great beating. I am undone.
Wow, I can't stop shivering. This adventure turned out to be a bad idea. I'm going
Alright.
home right now.
We've saved 4 of them. Let's get out of here. Ooh. That's right, we can do this. There we go.
What?
Welcome to... Miss Zizi has returned to us. Thank you for freeing her. Speak to her to learn...
Why can't they just talk to each other? They're right next to each other. I remember not liking this area.
Where did you come from? Who did...
The wagon was attacked by a cowardly ambush. A trail leads off into the jungle with jackal
Alright.
along. The trail leads that way.
Okay. They're both death. I don't like that. Put prisms in deck. Okay. Okay. If only I was smuggled into Avalon. I could get Mass Prism. Because I am the appropriate level for it.
You find the sacks of provisions the jackals took from the wagons, now to return them to Captain Sunrunner.
Alright. Remove those prisms from my deck.
That was quick. I knew...
Oh. Of course. No matter what I do, I'm getting dragged into someone's battle because I am not changing realms. I've got the strangest feeling they resist death. You know, call it a sixth sense. Well. And let's free these guys. As fast as we can without getting into a fight. Okay. Where's one more? There we go. We get a new spell quest at level 72, I believe.
Well done. You
At least we have different music here.
Please defeat some of the Greyhorn mercenaries and reclaim our shields.
Oh,
Once
of
you've
course.
them, put them in the army.
You know what? I feel like in this world we have strength in numbers. Which is why I'm kind of okay with getting dragged into someone else's battles. There's just a lot of mob fights in here. Okay. And we collected what we needed from that, thankfully. Alright, another place to use this.
You're an excellent now.
There's one. Two. 3 and 4.
Now it's time to head over to the barracks and get these troops some weapons.
Okay.
Time to show them how to fight like warriors.
They're myth. This is fine. We have quite a few mob fights ahead of us. Unfortunately. Alright. Why not? Let's use this. Okay. Not happy about this. Alright. I don't know how much this will do, but I hope it'll do something. Well, definitely got one of them. Which is better than none of them, but not great. Alright. Well, that ended pretty well.
So much, great wizard. I will remember these lessons for a long time.
We taught them so much, but it felt like we didn't do anything at all. Alright, let's turn this in.
I'm sure you gave them your...
Oh, of course. Why is... You know...
Greetings, wizard.
I don't trust him. No matter what look he
Sure
takes
that
up.
The Long Dreamer shamans and Greyhorn mercenaries are no match for your strong medicine. This will impress Shakazibo.
Alright. Please tell me someone's fighting. Oh, hooray. I'm just gonna join a fight haphazardly. Alright. They're myth and they're elite. Are these the ones that cast Earthquake on us? They're somewhere in this world, I know they are. Viewing that spell does not get better the more I view it. It gets worse. Which is why I simply close my eyes and pretend I don't see it. I'm so glad they fizzle. Get 'em. Hopefully this does it. Hopefully. Definitely got one of them. Oh, we got both of them. Okay. I'm gonna keep going on about this. I just really don't like this guy because
Impressive. I did
he's
not
obviously
think
the same guy in a bunch of disguises. I feel like some horrors are in here. I don't remember this world as well as I probably should, but I have a feeling.
What's going on here? This doesn't look right at all.
You got here too fast. I mean, I am Tom Snakeskin, a Greyhound. I mean, we are a go. I mean, Potter, kill the wizard!
Okay, now both how did he convince them? And then also, how are they convincing enough to get in? Whatever. I guess you guys suspend disbelief somewhere. Ow. Well, there goes that. Oof. Alright, let's hit him with this. Alright, we fizzled, which means they're getting hit by Scarecrow instead. They should feel very, very lucky. They're getting hit by a bigger spell than they were going to before. Why is the prism on me? Alright, there we go. Yet another success.
That didn't go very well.
Alright.
Thank you.
I guess we just don't free that one remaining one. Alright, we're going around. There's a ritual chest back there too.
Oh.
I'm just gonna keep remembering to do these, even if I'm not the one to open them, because I can level up. Level that up, that is. There appears to be a giant hole in the wall.
A hole big enough for a greyhorn to pass through. You'll need to find some wood planks to fix it.
I love how the piles of wood are all in the middle of where I'd get fought. Are there any more just around here, or are they all... I guess we need to go out. Oh. I think it respawned. I gotta give him a second. Really, really wondering if that is the only place where it spawns. Well, let's go fix that. There we go.
Much better. No greyhorn will sneak through there again.
And now we exit. There was one there. Okay. Whatever. We did what we needed to do.
Found and fixed the hole. I had.
Why do we have to fight so many of these guys? I don't like this. If I remember correctly, this was just the part that made my Ice Wizard want to quit so badly. Because I hated fighting these. Because if I remember correctly, their main thing they loved doing was stunning. Alright. Amplify. And then whatever we cast next, we'll cast. You know, if that makes any sense at all. Whatever we got is what we shall use. Alright, Dear Knight. I want to do some damage. Okay. And there's that. Alright. I've missed this spell. Oh, well, there they go. And I don't care if this is getting me into someone else's fight. Alrighty. I'm so glad they sped up a lot of these animations by making them all, you know, hit at the same time. Oh. That appears to be on fire.
The tower is burned. It looks as if the Long Dreamer shamans have the water elementals under their control.
I remember learning that spell as a storm wizard. What a useless minion.
Water elementals? If
Alright. Alright, there we go. There we go. And let's turn this on.
Did you get the stone? Now.
And now we've got more fighting to do. Alright. Hopefully this will do it to him. All at once. And there we go. I believe that did it. Oh, no. He's still alive. That's right. It can never be that easy. Okay, and I don't think that matters. Not anymore. Man, what a lame way to go. Getting hit by minor fire score. He lived! These enemies for real just holding out just to get hit by Ship of Fools. That's the only thing they want. I'm convinced. You see, I didn't need to do that much damage, but I think it wanted me to. Oh. That's a bunch of water. That's a bunch of water elementals right next to each other. That's great for me. Yeah, once we hit the halfway mark, I'm just going to end the stream. Alright. I guess let's use Amplify, just in case we don't get an enchant. Okay. Let's with this.
You've shown the water elementals who's boss. After you beat them, they hop into your bucket.
Okay, so I see a cheating boss in our future, and I'm seeing, I don't want to solo it, I don't think.
Smoke, the fire goes out.
That's what I foresee. And there we go.
I can see the cloud of...
Actually, where is this? Okay, we can't get in there yet. Another one of these for Mia do. Oh, yeah, of course, the paint cans. Who would have guessed? Leaving your evidence right on your front doorstep. Unbelievable. Could we get any less capable here? Alright. There we go.
Hello, wizard. You'll find the Long Dreamer shamans in the Zamunda outskirts. Once you retrieve
We're
them,
not
I'll
doing
teach
that
you
yet.
how to read the star obelisk. Hello, young.
Okay. Yeah, that's the star spells.
You feel a sinister presence in here. The air is stuffy.
Hmm.
You think it's coming from the sickly. The
He
king's
doesn't look
eyes
quite right.
reveal that he is under a dark spell.
Hmm.
You sense a dire link to this corrupted baobab tree, which looks like it is being strangled by that vine.
It looks like it's getting strangled. How lovely.
Yes.
Okay. Let's just blade, for assurance's sake. Okay, there we go. I just noticed. I muted myself. How long have I been muted for? Anyway. I'm getting tired. Battery running low. My brain battery, that is. Hopefully we pull Ship of Fools, because we only need to do this, and then we can talk, and then we can do a boss fight, and then, and then, and then, and then. Okay. Let's use Deer Knight. I don't want to be here anymore. It's only part 1 of Zafaria, and I already don't want to be here. Oh. Okay. That worked perfectly.
You rained like this.
The door was locked earlier.
Alright, now we can get in.
That's not the magician.
Oh, one of the students is here. This is great. Alright. Let's use Amplify and then we'll hit him with the ship. Okay, there we go. Okay. We can survive getting hit by this. I was not paying attention, by the way. They're just gonna get hit by this again. I don't know what they think they're doing. But surviving is at the very bottom of the list. Well, the boss is down. The minion lives. But not for long. 2 health? Man. What a lame way to go. Minor fire scorch. Alright.
After defeating the bug, you see there's someone in the shadows.
Hello, welcome to being saved. We've got one more student, the counselor, and the prince left. Alright. Let's turn this in. Okay, so we know where this is. I think. Oh. Everyone's here. Let me guess, we gotta defeat things.
Oh, by the ancestors, please help! I'm caught in this embrace, your...
Okay. I'm just going to join a fight. There we go. There's our aura. I hate that spell. I say it every time. And I also say that I say it every time. But I really do mean that. I really do not like that spell. It's gross. I don't like it. I don't know. I just don't like the imagery of getting thrown up on. Well, I'm just gonna top off my health yet again with this spell.
With a groan, the doors open, leading into a yawning darkness. This tomb
Okay.
must date back to when Baobab was young.
Oh. He looks pretty dead.
Wizard, I charge you with finding my grave
No.
goods. First, return to me the sword of the duelist taken by jackal bandits.
I think we can solo this. Oh, wait. We're not alone. Oh, goodness. This is why it's a good thing we're not alone in this. Really good thing. I'm just waiting patiently for their turns to be over. I say patiently, I feel rather impatient. It's a character trait. I'm gonna ignore the spell getting cast. It's for the good of the team.
My fearsome arachnid servants. Destroy this interloper!
Ah. I walked a bit too close. It's okay though. That does damage. No! I thought that did damage over time, but instead it was kind of lame. Blade probably would have been better than the aura. But I don't think we need as much as the blade will give. I love critical hits. Never ever underestimate investing in crit rate. Crit rate, crit percentage.
I have stolen the essence of Zangazibo.
You trespass in the halls.
His eyes.
I have stolen the essence of Zangazibo.
You trespass in the halls of
He keeps
the
doing
zebra
this.
kings of old. You treacherous jackal, I will destroy you.
It was struggling to let me place that blade for a moment. Okay. Wow, stun block. Like I have anything to stun him with. I hardly ever see the myth version of this spell. Sometimes I forget it exists. Alright. There's our crit. We've got the blade. And I think he's finished, all the same. No, he lives. Only 400 health. Get him with this. It boosts. So... You see, I know why it's hitting me. Actually, I don't know why it's hitting me, but if I was him, I'd attack me. Because I did more damage, I think. Not that it matters any, my pet's insistent on keeping me alive. Okay. Why not use this? Oh, he's showing up to attack me personally. Too bad I'm gonna stay at max health forever. And yeah, another success. Let's take this.
As you remove the quagga blade from its place of honor, you can feel a tremor of power running through it.
We're almost level 72. We're almost to the point of getting another spell.
You defeated my minions, but you are too late. You nettlesome wizard.
Oh. That was very, very belated. Alright. Let's just get through here and turn this in.
You chased.
Okay. Let's close that out. We can use this. We're going to need this. So we can get Frenzy later.
You did it! I hope you make good use of this knowledge.
Okay. I remember this fight being annoying when I did it before. Oh! My pet loves me. But only here, only in Zafaria. I think it knows how much I just do not like being in Zafaria. Perhaps it's aware. Okay. Gee, thanks. I think I should use this scarecrow. I have a good feeling about it.
wizard. Use the quagga blade to strike the evil vine strangling the baobab tree.
Alright. Everything's all better now. I love getting spell elements. Okay. I'm just gonna mark this. And we're at the halfway point, so I'm just gonna say I'm tired, so I'm ending stream. We'll pick this up next time. Bye guys.